So today, guys, I'm actually going to be sharing my screen. I'm going to be showing you how to use hashtags on Pinterest. And I'm going to be talking to you about a few other updates that I really think that you guys need to know. Pinterest has pretty much transformed in 2017. They've added a whole lot of updates. They're doing a lot of things differently that you need to know about. And I do realize that some of you are not yet on Pinterest at all, which is why I have a special treat for you guys today, which ends tonight. And some of you have already jumped on it. Pretty clever. But I'm going to have Chris to paste that into the comments whenever she can so that you can take advantage of that. But we'll talk about that later. So I see a lot of people asking questions about Pinterest. And by the way, sometime tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a live Pinterest Q&A. A lot of you under the Pinterest post in the group have asked questions about Pinterest. The post is still open. I'm still inviting you guys to come in today and post your questions that you have about Pinterest, because I'm going to be answering any and all questions that I received tomorrow on my fan page live. Okay, so if any of you have not participated on that post, please scroll down in the group and be sure to post your questions underneath. Now, some people are like, why Pinterest? What's the big deal? I think that, thank you so much, Chris, for putting that in, and I'll pin that. I think that Mike actually asks, why should I use Pinterest? Because other people can just steal your pins and put their information on them. So I know that a lot of you are like, why Pinterest? Well, let me give you a little snapshot of why Pinterest. I get 1.2 million, not billion or not thousand, but million views, guys, to my store every month from Pinterest alone. So I say it all the time, guys, that it is not necessarily your product or service, okay, that is lacking. Y'all got the goods. A lot of times it's not your product or service that is lacking. It is the traffic. You do not have traffic, okay, to your store. You are not getting enough eyes on what you do. Enough people simply don't know what you do. Why do you think that when I do these broadcasts, guys, so I know some people are like, wow, she gives out a lot of free information. What's in it for her? Why does she do that? Well, I give a lot of information out, guys, because if I don't give the information, if I don't show you what I know, if I don't tell you what I do, you won't know me and you will not trust me. But because I am well established, when I launch a sale or I ask you to pay for something, you're almost like readily handed over, because you're like, you know what? I know that she gives value. I know that she's going to deliver what she says she will. I know she's going to over deliver. I know she's got the goods. How would you know that if I never put myself before you? You need to get more eyes the same way on your products and service. And that's the only way that people are going to be able to buy from you. So that's the power, guys. Yes, Paula, it's that much traffic on Pinterest. That is the power, guys, of getting on there, doing it consistently, gaining some momentum, and getting eyes on your products. And I'm going to go more into the Q&A tomorrow, because a lot of you will be like, what kind of products can I pin? You can pin anything and do so creatively that you can get that attention and traffic to your website. Okay, so right now, guys, I want to talk to you about hashtags. And people have been using hashtags on Pinterest pretty much forever, okay? But now Pinterest has actually put it into their setup. Good morning, Lorbell. They put it into their setup where it actually does do something for you when you enter hashtags. So let me share my screen, guys, and I want to show you that. It's very simple, but I want to kind of show you guys how. Okay, so I'm already logged into Pinterest. And just in case you did not believe me, here are my monthly views for one of the stores that I'm talking about. Okay, that's my monthly views. All right. So what you're basically going to do, and I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to go through like pinning something or not, but let me give you an example. So I actually am. Let me move this annoying thing out the way. Okay, so let me give you guys an example. I'm going to go over to one of these stores real quick. And I'm going to look in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find an item to pin. So typically what I do, guys, is after I add items, I then pin them. That's typically what I do. So, I'm trying to think what I want to. So I'm going to do this item again. It's already pinned, but I'll just pin it to a group board or something. Okay, so I'm going to take this wall decal and I can either use the pin it button up in my bookmarks bar, or I can go down underneath and I can pin this item. It's up to me. I'm going to pin it to my Pinterest account by clicking that Pinterest icon. So I'm waiting for it to click over. Maybe a little slow, guys, because I'm on Zoom, but so here we are. So here is the thing, guys. You don't want to just pin. You don't want to just pin. And I'm going to throw in one little nugget here really quickly. You don't want to just pin. You want to use keywords on your pins, okay? Because Pinterest is actually trying to position themselves almost like a more visual form of like Google, okay? So they really want quality content. They really want you to be using keywords and things like that. So it's almost like a visual search engine. Okay, and those are some of the changes that they've been making this year. So instead of just pinning your item, I am actually, and these words are actually pretty good, like wall decal, vinyl, decor, words, sticker, wall decor, wall decal. That's pretty good. But one thing that you can do is go over to Pinterest and you can put in like wall decor or wall. No, lovers won't come up. Family. So family wall decor. See what Pinterest suggests to you here. And there are other ways. There's actually a free tool as well that I shared in my training, my webinar last week, the workshop that I gave away to everybody who attended that webinar, where you can actually search these keywords another way. But this is also effective. So family, thank you, Lorval. So family wall decor, you can do family wall collage, family wall ideas, family wall decor living room. These are some other ideas, okay? And the longer the keywords, the better, right? But I don't really want to put living room in mine. So, or maybe family wall decor living room. So I think that's what I'm going to use, which is considered a long tail keyword, okay? So I'm going to put in, instead of this, I'm going to put a dash and I'm going to say family wall decor living room, okay? And then I'm going to start hashtagging it. Very easy to do. You simply hit the hashtag and you're going to look for, so I'm going to type in wall. So you have wall art. And you don't need to get crazy with it, right? Hey, Jennifer, and hey, Jamila Corbett, welcome in. Okay, so let's see, family. Yeah, maybe I'll pin it to family and see how Pinterest is showing you how many pins, guys, are under these hashtags. Now, the hashtags are kind of new, so don't be afraid to put your items under things that don't have a lot under there because it's new. And it's going to be bulking up, right? So I might do like wall. Okay, we did wall art, maybe wall decor, and maybe one more, family. Family decor doesn't have a lot, but wall hanging, okay? So as you can see, I quickly use the hashtags. Basically, I just went with the hashtags, guys, that were coming up for me that Pinterest was suggesting. So it's very easy, very easy. And since I've already pinned this item to one of my own boards, I am now going to just search for one of my group boards. And you see these little men here? These are different group boards that I have actually joined. I typically join multiple group boards a week. And they're part of what makes your pins go viral. And that's why I'm encouraging you guys, okay, to grab the Pinterest master class. It's only $31. After midnight tonight, it's going to be retired in my vault. Chris pinned actually the comment at the bottom for you to do it. It's the October 31st sale. It's your only one chance, guys, to get this beginning to advanced masterclass. Not only do you get the masterclass, but you're also going to get admission into my live clinic next year, next January with Pinterest, okay, where I'm actually going to be training you as a group coaching section. You're going to get there. You get a free Facebook group that you're put in as soon as you purchase the course. You can request access to it for as much as support as you need with Pinterest. So I'm encouraging you guys to grab this $147 value bundle for only $31. Today is the last day, guys. The link is below because it's going to be retired from my vault and you will never see it again. I promise you that. But it is Rockstar, okay? So, oh, no problem, Danielle. Awesome, awesome, lady. So, okay, so I'm going to pin this to this Shop Our Pins group board. I'm simply just going to pin it, okay? And that is it. So that is how you hashtag it on Pinterest. So, guys, the other updates that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below, is some other updates. So a few other updates that I want to share with you guys about Pinterest today is number one, you may have seen me train about views. Now, Pinterest has made a change, and I have to be honest with you. I'm not sure why. Good morning, Tasha. Welcome in. I'm not sure why Pinterest has made this change, guys, but they have made a change that you can no longer view how many times someone else pin has been pinned. So if I look at this necklace and I'm like, you know what, this is a good idea that I sell this. You used to be able to see underneath of the pin how many times this item has been pinned to Pinterest. Well, you can't see it anymore. The only person's data that you're able to see is your own. Okay, so if I go into my own data, and I can kind of show you that. If I go into my own data, what I can see is I can go into, like, for instance, and see these little lines towards the top. These are newer things that I've pinned, so they don't have much data yet. Okay, but as I'm sliding down, these little numbers are going to start changing as I'm sliding down here. And these are just in general a lot of the things that I've been pinning. Okay, Zoom is making this process a little painful. But as you can see, this one I just pinned and it's already gotten like 3 views or something like that. This one 5, this one 2. So you can see it on your own stuff. This one 3, this one 2, this little puppy here 15, because I started my own puppy group board, 45. So you can only see the stuff that you've pinned. You can only see the analytics for stuff that you have personally pinned. Okay, I started a cats board. This one's 7, right? So I can see my own analytics. And you can click in deeper in that, okay? And I cover that inside of the course, okay? But you can only see your own data. And what was important about that? It was important for us to see other people's data so that we could know what the hot sellers were on Pinterest. So I have found a workaround, and I'm going to share that with you guys this morning. Okay, I'm going to give you a little treat because I was like distraught over this. So I looked high and low to figure out how I can see, because I do a lot of my research on Pinterest. So let's just say I go to the main page on Pinterest and I type in, let's say I'm looking to sell some, I don't know, Christmas sweaters, since we know that Christmas is coming up. And look at that. See how all I had to do was put in ugly. And Pinterest is going to show you what most people are searching for right now. Ugly Christmas sweater ideas, ugly Christmas sweater party ideas, ugly sweater party ideas, ugly people, oh my God, an ugly sweater party. These are the most frequent searches. All I had to do was type in ugly and look what came up. So I'm going to go with ugly Christmas sweater ideas, and I'm going to see what comes up under that. So these are some different sweaters, and some of these people are like making their own stuff. Okay, but let's just say, for instance, this is a promoted pin. These are some different sweaters that are on here. And I just want to give you an example. So let me find one that makes sense. I'm going to see if I can find one that I would actually go for. This is cute, but I don't know. That looks like it's from a store. I haven't seen that on AliExpress or anywhere like that. So I'm scrolling to see if I can see an idea that I would go for. Christmas leggings are also really, really popular as well. Which you won't see me in, but I'm looking. Let me change this up a little bit. I'm just going to say ugly Christmas sweater, and that's it. I don't want to, the ideas are filtering in too many arts and crafty type stuff. And it's just doing the same thing again. But just to kind of show you my point, guys, remember I said bundling items and doing gift guides? This is a gift guide. I want you to see it up close. This is a gift guide, right? And I guarantee you it's leading to someone's store or blog, right? So this is basically putting together some different things. And that's what bloggers do. They create these oblong images, which you can do as well. Hey, Jessica, welcome in. Thanks, Lavelle, which you can do as well on Canva. And you can pretty much put your ideas here. Okay, so you have the sweater. I guess that's a mask, the earrings, the Christmas leggings. I don't know, y'all. I might surprise my family and bust out with some Christmas leggings this year. But I don't know. The tutu, maybe the girls can wear the tutu. We can just all be dressed as a family. I don't know. But this is a gift guide. They're all numbered. And I guarantee you, if you click through to this person's blog, okay, they are basically linking to different stores. And that's why collaboration is very, very powerful. Okay. You like it, Chris? Maybe I'll send you some stuff. I got to send all my girls out some Christmas stuff this year and gifts. So here is the pin. So here is the workaround, because I talk too much. Let me get to it. This is the workaround. You're literally just going to copy the URL of the pin. You are going to go over to viralwoot.com, which is free if you haven't heard of it yet. I've been loving this. I've been using this. Okay. So, and there's ViralWoot, and then you have Tailwind. Okay. Both have a monthly cost, but I just feel like you can do a lot more with ViralWoot for free. I really hate monthly fees, and that's just me. So on ViralWoot, if you go under analytics and you go down to pin analyzer and you click on it, okay, you can paste in the link to the pin that you found and analyze the pin. And ViralWoot will go in. What? What do you mean I got to upgrade my account to access this feature? Well, maybe I've used it too much, guys, and I need to upgrade. Anyway, you can use it for free. Probably most of you can use it for free. They're forcing my arm now. I'm going to have to upgrade. Good morning, Kara. But what you do is you paste in your Pinterest link and hit analyze pin. Okay. And from there, it's going to give you all the data about the pin. It's going to tell you how many times it's been repinned, you know, how popular it is. It even gives you the keywords. So now I'm going to have another monthly fee because I'm addicted to this tool. And of course, when I want to use it today on my training, it's going to conk out on me. So I'll just reset or get my monthly subscription. It's not that bad. And I think that the yearly cost is actually not that bad too. So I guess I'll just grab it. Okay. But that is something that has changed, guys. And that is the workaround for that change that you can use. So also, no more favoriting or saving on Pinterest. Well, you used to be able to, well, you can save it, but the save is now a repin. So you used to be able to just heart items that you like if you really didn't want to repin them to your board. No more of that. Okay. One thing that you can do that is that you're welcome, Paula. If you do want to save your pins, guys, but You don't want everybody to see what you're saving. Let's see that you're just doing some market research and you don't necessarily want this item on your board, but you want to save it. You can always utilize private boards. So you can have a special private boards just for your likes where you're repinning the item to a private board. Also utilize that. But it used to be a situation where, let me make this bigger. It used to be a situation where you could not, you could also just heart these items. It used to be a heart over these items, but I think that they really wanted to push people into actually saving, to actually saving and repinning. They wanted to make you repin it so that every pin that you're interested in gets more traction instead of just liking certain pins. So that's something that they've taken away. And another thing is, I already mentioned it, guys, because I tend to talk ahead. But just remember, guys, that Pinterest is basically now like a baby Google. So if you want this platform to work with you and you want to get millions of views, you have to be consistent. And let me give you an example. Google is simply not going to send traffic. And let me give you an example of something that I did recently. So I have a blog on my store. I encourage all Shopify users to utilize the blog option. You may have another blog and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But just keep in mind that when you blog from your actual store, right? When you blog from your actual store, guys, keep in mind that that traffic is coming into your store. Okay, and Google is associating that with you're actually giving out valuable information to their users of the search engine. So I suggest that you use the blog function on your store. It's very important that you do that. So guys, if you have any questions, additional questions about Pinterest or about what we're talking about right now, I'm going to be ending soon. Go ahead and type them below. But just to show you one more thing, I started selling like some natural healing bracelets and things like that. And I started hooking up with some Instagram influencers to get sales on these bracelets. And it's been doing really, really well. I've been back into working with influencers. I've been testing it so that I can kind of show you guys what I'm doing and show you my more recent results. So one of the things that I do, guys, is I blog about the topic of what I'm selling. So if I'm selling in this specific niche, chakra, natural healing, Reiki, if I'm selling in this specific niche, okay, I am going to go to Google and I am going to search the keyword that I am selling. So to give you an example, I'll go to the search bar. If I type in chakra, like what are people asking about that subject? Let me get this Google bar, search bar up. So I'll type in like chakra. And if you go, sometimes the information will come up here in the search bar and it'll be so like chakra test, chakra balancing, chakra colors, bracelet healing, stones. These are different things that people are searching for. You can get more exact numbers inside of Google AdWords within the Google Keyword Planner. Okay, but I'm not digging that deep right now. I'm going down here and this is what people are asking. Google is telling you guys, yes, Lord, about what people are asking. What are the chakras of the body in yoga? How do I awaken my chakras? What are the 7 chakras? What is a chakra reading? So one of the things that I found that people were asking is, what is the meaning of the 7 chakras? So since I'm selling these bracelets, guess what? I'm not going to say, hey, everybody, buy chakra bracelets. And that's the title of my post. No, I'm going to educate people about this because I know that people who are interested in this niche are searching Google to find information. They're going to come to this. They're not going to realize they're at a store. They're going to read my blog post, which is educational. I'm citing other sources that are bigger than myself for some of the information that I've collected. And in between each paragraph, I am posting pictures of my products that are clickable, where if they click on it, they're going to go to that page to be able to buy the item. Right? I'm talking sales, right, Tasha? Sales to your store. Are you serious about this? And I ask people all the time, what is your marketing strategies? My main marketing strategies right now, guys, are blogging, Instagram, okay, and Pinterest. I also have a trillion Facebook pages, and I just purchased a tool that's going to help me to schedule content easily to those pages because I got a lot of followers there and I don't want to just let those pages lie dormant, okay? But guys, this is your job. This is your job. I suggest you get yourself a whiteboard and you plan. It's not about getting everything done under the sun in a day. It's about doing it consistently. Okay, Monday through Friday. Okay, so this is what my life looks like with business. I have an A week and I have a B week, and I just picked up an accountability part or two. But I have an A week and I have a B week. On my A week, I broadcast. I work on my funnels. I perfect my courses. I have other platforms that I'm selling courses on, which makes me an income. So I'm teaching. Okay, that is my focus on A week. On B week, I'm producing, right? So on B week, it's e-commerce week. Do I do all of my stores on Monday? No. I'm putting on my whiteboard that I need to post 3 times to Instagram consistently on these different accounts, Monday through Friday. And then on A day, which is Monday, I'm going to work on eBay. I'm going to add at least 5 to 10 products to my eBay store. These are the methods I'm going to use. I'm going to have my assistant blog on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You got to plan it out. It's not about doing everything. It's literally about pacing yourself and being consistent every single day. Thank you so much, Paula. Okay. It's about pacing yourself every single day. That's right, Kara. Okay. So e-commerce is not about, and business is not about how much you can kill it today. And let me just share something with you. And maybe thank you so much, Ariel. Maybe this will help some of you. So I'm actually going to shut this down so that I can talk to you guys for a minute before we end. But it's not about, what in the world? We've got another camera here on me. Okay, let me stop this share. Okay, guys, can you see me again? Hopefully you can see me again. But it's not about how much you can do in a day. Okay. And just to be kind of transparent with you, because I want to help some of you. Good morning, Michelle Brown. And I know that some of you are working yourself to near death. And I know that sounds crazy that I'm saying that. Okay. But seriously, I know that some of you are working yourself to near death. Let me share something with you. Last week, I could not work for like 3 days because I had spasms in my eyes, where my nerves were jumping in my eyes. They were red. I had headaches inside of my eyes, and I could not work. I could not stare at my phone. I could not come into the group and comment much. I just couldn't work. Okay. So every time, guys, that I allow myself to slip back into that workaholic space and I'm grinding out, and literally I wake up in the morning, I try to prepare myself a little bit spiritually, but then I jump right in. I work all day. My kids come home from school. Okay, I'll, talk with them for a little while. And once I get dinner and everything done, I'm back on the couch while they're playing, working. Then I stop again. Now, this was my typical day, Okay. Then I stop again, right? Put them in bed, and then go and sit in bed with my husband with my laptop on my lap and work all night until 4 a.m. Go to sleep. Get up, and then I'm live here with you guys by 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. And I do the same thing again. And I'm talking Monday through Sunday. This was my life. I was a workaholic. And I'm prone to being one because I know that I have a lot to do and I want to be doing the most with my time every moment. I hate wasting time. However, if you only live for working, if you only live for the possibility of the dollar, if you only live for the money that you make, what's the point of living? Because you're not living. You're not present with the people you love. You can never enjoy and laugh with your kids because you're always on a time clock. It makes you nervous. It makes you overwork. Your body is starting to break down. That is not the way to go, guys. And take it from somebody who actually has experienced it. If that's you, stop. Please, I'm begging you to stop. If you aren't getting results in your life and business, it is because of you. And it's not sometimes because you're not working hard enough. You're just not organized. You're not consistent. And you give up on your ideas too quickly before really working at them and giving them a chance to work. I guarantee it, you're probably falling within one of those categories. So let me tell you the change that I've made in my life. That's right, Paula. And let me tell you, I think I was talking to Jamila or something the other day, and I was like, when I get like that, it's not necessarily that I get more done. I'm just more busy. So I don't increase my productivity. I'm just busier. So tell me where they do that at. Where does that make sense? To work all the time, but yet you're not more productive. You're just more busy. So let me tell you what my life looks like now. I have an A week and I have a B week, just like my son at school almost. On A week, I work on coaching, funnels, writing, all the things like that I need to do. And on B week, game on, it's all about producing with e-commerce and my other businesses. And I just took on another business with my husband as well. So I have A week and I have B week. Guys, I have between the hours of however early I rise to 4 p.m., at the latest 6 p.m. to work my business. At 6 p.m., it's cutoff time. I don't care what I did and finish. I don't care who I did and talk to outside of my home. I don't care if I feel like I got time. Cutoff time, the latest is 6 p.m. And if I'm doing really well, I will get done at 4 p.m. That way, when my kids come home, I am 100% present with them all evening until bed, and I'm present for myself and my marriage for the rest of the night. And let me tell you something, I'm getting more done within those hours than I ever have. It's because I'm putting God first, I'm putting my family first, and I'm putting my work in the creative space at my desk, or if I choose to work at a location away from home where it belongs. First things first. And I have to put my life in order and I have to stick to it. And you do too. So people who have order, people who have structure, who force themselves to be organized and consistent, okay, are the ones that win. Slow and steady wins the race. You running circles around everybody. You're not running circles around anybody. The only thing that you're doing is running yourself down through the ground. And it's important that you live to enjoy your wealth. So I know I went way left, as I always do, but I care about you guys. And for anybody who comes on the replay to hear this, because I know that it's smack in the middle of the workday, I have some accountability partners, thanks Lorval, that are like going to be on me about not slipping back into that workaholic spirit that I operate in, because that's something that I struggle with because I'm a very hard worker. But if you find yourself working and your body is breaking down, and you're not being more productive, you're just doing busy work, stop. Please do yourself a favor and stop. Turn your phone off during your work hours. If you don't need it, stay off of social media during your work hours. Have some notes or a whiteboard. I have notes and notes and notes, guys. In this is another pad. I have multiple pads that I write notes on for every day. I have an accountability partner now. So I literally stay in order. And what I can't get done within my work hours, I have to break up with until the next work day. So those are just some tips I'm giving you guys. No problem, Ariel. And I'm so glad you needed to hear this. I absolutely love you guys and pray for your greatest prosperity. Everything that you do, it can't do anything, guys, but go to the top. You just have to believe that, okay? So guys, the October 31st sale, it will end tonight. I suggest that you jump in there now. Guys, purchase your Pinterest Masterclass bundle. It is a rock star deal. I'm retiring this course forever. I'm doing it to give back to you. This is one of many gifts that you will see me giving you for the end of the year. I'm going to be discounting a lot of things just to be a blessing for the holiday season, okay? So, and I always do it, and I always mentor somebody free every year. to give back. So today I'm giving back to you by offering this course for $31 only for the last day of October 31st. You can rock it out this year. Next year, I'm actually going to be doing group coaching sessions. If you purchase it for only $31 today, you're going to be included in the group coaching, as well as you can have the option to join a private Facebook group today after you purchase the course, and you will be added as you requested. Okay, so you're getting the course, which is 12 bite-sized modules. I don't want you to be overwhelmed by the fact it's 12 videos in there. There are 12 videos to teach you how to rock it out on Pinterest. The reason why I am, thanks Jamila, the reason why I am retiring this course is because Pinterest is updating faster than any of us can keep up with. So it's great. This course, I just did this course this year. So the 1 million views that you see that I have are from this course, are from things that I've done using this course. So get it, $31, use it. The coupon code is below. The coupon code is October 31 sale. The link is below. Don't delay. Don't put it off till later. You just might forget. You just might forget. Get your gift, be added to the group, and be in line for January. I believe I'm going to do it on January 18th, but I have to check my dates. I'm going to have a clinic for Pinterest, a live coaching where I'm taking a group of students into a live coaching environment where we can be face-to-face. You can ask me questions, and you will have me live for a week. And you're going to get that pretty much free because the $31 ain't included in that price. So grab your spot. I love you guys. Continue to prosper. Get that money. Keep your mind clear and keep your life organized. Because your girl, I slip up a lot. I make a lot of mistakes and I fall on my face. So it's good to have people that you can reach out to and say, listen, I need you to be accountable to me. I can't broadcast on my X week because I need time with my family. I got to clean my house on my X week. I got to make sure I'm organized at home. How can I be effective in business when I don't have my life in order? So those are just things to think about, guys. Absolutely love you. Thank you so much for showing up today. Thanks so much, Lorvelle. I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. Check out the replay. Let me know that you're here. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you so much for joining in. Bye.